All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful, what day is it? Beautiful Tuesday morning. God bless everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. We've got our BLOFIN chain on today because we are BLOFIN ballers. All right, I identify fully as a BLOFIN baller. They say, Jason, when I have to fill out my card whenever I go anywhere and they ask me for my gender, I'm a BLOFIN baller. All right. Now, as you can see, we are in some trades. All right, look at this. Would you look at this? Would you even look at this, guys? We are in a long trade and a short trade. Now, the title of the video says, is this the big short? Because as you guys know, we are in the juicy short trade given in the moment in the Casper Crew VIP Discord yesterday. But also, we're in a long trade given in the moment in Casper Crew VIP Discord today. And yeah, I was kind of bearish when I made the dang thumbnail title, but now I'm in a long trade. So what can I say? What can I say besides, as a trader, your job is to react. You know, you got to react to what's happening on the chart. And the reason why I took a long trade is because we saw CDW. And here's the thing, it is against the law. It is against the law to see a CDW happen and not take the trade. All right? It is against the law. If you do that, if you see it happen, you don't take the trade, the police, the po-po, going to come to your house. Even if you're a Bitcoin baller, don't matter. The police don't care. They will come to your house. They will throw you into the slammer. Okay? Into the slammer. Now, we saw the CDW, and we have just made a first higher high right here, and we come down to the bottom of the range that we formed yesterday. Now, the great thing about ranges, guys, and this is something that, make sure to like the dang stream. Make sure to subscribe to the dang channel. All right? Here's the thing about sideways ranges, guys. Whenever the price forms a sideways range, right, after a big move like we had yesterday, always take note. Always take note of the highs and the lows, right? You form a high, you form a low. You want to look for shorts above that first high, and you want to look for longs below that first low, right? And just keeping it that simple, that's where the stop hunts are going to be, right? That's where those stop hunts are going to be. And so that's basically the two trades I'm in now. And yeah, let's talk about what's going to happen, because we still have this big, long, juicy fair value gap below us, this big area that could get filled like a Boston cream donut. Man, from Dunkin' Donuts. Back in the old days, before the Dunkin' Donuts in America started giving you Canadian donut sizes. You guys remember when Dunkin' Donuts used to give you big, fat, juicy American sizes to fuel our American obesity and high blood pressure and diabetes? I don't know what happened to Dunkin' Donuts. I was there, I looked at the donuts. I went in there to take a pee just the other day. I looked at the donuts. I was like, what has happened to these donuts? When I was a kid, I used to go with my grandma and get Boston cream donuts and jelly donuts, and they were massive, massive. All right, so we have the Boston cream gap just below, right here. And it's old school DD. Old school double D, baby, Dunkin' Donuts. So is this going to hold? Right? Honestly, right now, this looks like a nice low. And big shout out to the Casper Crew. That's the thing about the Casper Crew. Like, I'm trying to let people know what I am doing in the moment, right? I'm letting people know. Yesterday, I took a dang short trade up. You know, we hit a profit on stream yesterday, made a nice 4,000 USD. All right? Hit a long scalp this morning. Let the community know. Locking in a nice $1,000 profit. Let the rest ride. And the reason why I've locked in a profit early on this long trade is because deep within my soul, I am a little bit more bearish than I am bullish, because we're going to go over to market Cipher B right now. Right now, we're on the order flow. Let's take a look at excuse me. And I've insured, honestly, on this long trade right now. If I get stopped out, I will get stopped out for a break even. Right? I'll lose $800. I'll get stopped out for a couple $100 profit. That's a break even in my book, right? So we are coming over to the order flow chart here. Let's see what's happened. You know, we've seen a lot of longs opening up here, which is, you know, honestly not the thing you want to see. You don't want to see longs opening up like that. It's forming some bearish CVD. You can see here that, yeah, we've got some, actually, we did take this high now. We did take this high, but even from back here, we've got some bearish CVD forming from this high. So you got a little bit of bearish CVD forming here. A lot of longs trying to open up. If we lose this low, we make another low, we are going to get vacuum sucked down. So let's take a look at market Cipher B. All right, essentially, guys, this is our larger range. that we're trading here between 71.5 and 69 and 67.5. And let's not forget the overall context, which is, you know, we're pulling this macro juicy range here. And oh my goodness, wow, would you put me on a tractor and call me Aunt Sally? I am absolutely flabbergasted at what I see here. You know, look at this. We are failing to close above the value area high of the range, which again, it causes the joints of my loins to be loosed in fear, because failing to close above this area, man, this is a sign of a rejection, which means the most likely thing is that we do make our way back down to around the $65,000 zone. And if we're going to come back down to the $65,000 zone, like I said, the joints of my loins are loosed. The handwriting's on the wall. We're probably going to go for the $60,000 low. All right, we go to the 4-hour time frame right now, and we just take a look at what's going on. And, you know, again, we are getting CDW of the local range low, but we are printing a 4-hour dot on market Cipher B. Pretty dang bearish. The daily time frame, you know, the VWAP is looking up, but she's been really hesitant to print that green dot, right? She's been really hesitant. Like that time you asked out that girl, she had you in the friend zone for years, and finally you got her to the point where maybe she would say yes. But she just couldn't do it, right? Because she just doesn't like you like that, right? And what would her friends say anyway if she started dating you, right? They'd be like, I can't believe you're dating Seth. So, the 1-hour time frame, guys, we got an anchor trigger. You know, it looks like we could get some more downside here. And yeah, so overall, I am leaning more bearish than bullish. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I did take the long trade because, again, it's against the law to see a swing failure pattern and not take it. We locked in a nice profit. Let's see what happens next. All right, we're going to pop back over to our trade here and see what happens next. We're back toward our entry. We round-tripped, but we didn't round-trip in the Casper crew because we took the dang profit, baby. And look, we're back at our entry now. We locked in a couple $100 at the very least. And we're coming down to, let's go ahead and pull the fib. When in doubt, pull it out. We pulled the fib at not yet. And we're coming down to the golden pocket 786. Again, if we want to see more upside, if we want to see this swing failure pattern, chicken's drink water pattern play out, we must hold the purple box. All right? Which, as we say in Espanol, el boxo rosado? I forget how to say purple in Espanol. It's been so many years since I took Spanish in school. Everyone had to take it. Everyone had to take it from 3rd grade until 8th grade. Everyone had to take Spanish. And then in 9th grade, I chose to take Spanish because my family was Spanish. Well, they spoke Spanish. Yeah, they're Spanish. They're eventually from Spain. You go back far enough. What? Violette. Si, senor. No, that's Italian. That's Italian. It's violette. El boxo violette in Italiano. All right, we're coming down to El Boxo Violette in Italiano, and we'll see what happens here. Purpolo, there you go. Purpleto. Shout out to Shark Vins. Major shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. Y'all are the best, and I love you all. Shout out to Prime Vids. Shout out to Probably on Tilt. Shout out to Not Quicker. Yeah, we got another road trip stream, guys. You know, that's how we roll. We got the BLOFIN, Morado. See. Yo, remember, oh. Look, we're trying to get a bounce from El Boxo Morado. Yeah, I know you're making that up, bro. But I appreciate that. All right, CBD divergence. Yeah, let's check out the local CBD here. We're going to go back to the good old fashioned. Oh, nice. Oh, man. We shouldn't say it. I wish I could say it. This is my favorite place in the world. I love this place where we're at right now. We're in Mexico. Oh, man. I should stop for a burrito in Mexico. All right, let's pop on over to the order flow, baby. What do you know? The order flow. What do you know? Do we have a CBD divergence here? Not bullish. Definitely not a bullish CBD divergence, but we do got some bearish CBD divergence building up from this high, from these highs to this lower high. We got some bearish CBD. The bears are coming out to play. The roosters are coming home to roost. The chickens are coming home to upside down drink the bearish water. All right. You know, you can see we've got the longs opening up. Let's see what happens. Can you imagine? I mean, can you even imagine after I just came out and said I'm more bearish and bullish. If the long trade actually prints today, I would be shocked. I would be shocked. I'll be honest with you, you know. I would be pretty shocked. So, yeah, let's see what happens, man. And shouts to everybody in the chat. Who else we got in here? R Pink. Am I going to eat the Mexican shrooms? I don't know. I don't know what they are. Yeah, longest car ride ever. Don't drive and stream and trade. How are we driving from Cuba? We have one of those floating cars, all right? Here's the thing. We had to take a boat from Cuba to the mainland. We had to take a Cuban boat from Cuba to the mainland. The Starlink, the solar power, all that, man. It was the craziest trip. I did not know we were going to have all this crazy stuff happen with the power and all this. And, I thought maybe the orange man would swoop in and paint us orange, save the day. Let's see here. You give online Spanish lessons. I don't charge much. Should I give you a wallet address? Honestly, bro, like, I would actually, what was that? My wife wants to learn Portuguese. I teach biblical Hebrew. If you want to learn biblical Hebrew, I don't charge at all. I'll give you my free course. I'm not even kidding. Did I get any Cuban cigars? Of course, man, of course. But I can't bring them back. I can't bring them back, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, all right. So we're trying to get the bounce from El Boxo Morado. And yeah, so other than that, we're still holding the juicy short. We're up $8 grand on the juicy. And then, of course, Juicy Lucy, but we've got another short open right here, up 16 grand, right? Another short open, 16 grand. So we are rolling in the trades right now. Yeah, we are rolling in the trades. Shout out to this person. God bless you in Jesus' name. I don't know how to read your name. I'm sorry, but it looks cool. Yeah, Dave Digital, I will teach you biblical Hebrew. I'm not even kidding. I have a free course, right? I have all the videos on the internet, but they're private. They're private. So if you want to learn biblical Hebrew, hit me up on like Twitter or something, and I'll hook you up. All right? I'm not even joking. All right? I'll have you reading from a Torah scroll and like depends on how fast you want to go through that. It's a lot. It's actually a pretty big undertaking. Not gonna lie. Look, guys, trading, streaming, driving, and drinking, and I'm a BLOFIN baller, all at the same time. Trading, drinking, driving, and streaming. All right. Yeah, even if you're dumb, Dave Digital, my biblical Hebrew class is for the dumb ones. I'm just kidding. It's for the people. It's for people who have a normal life and aren't going to college to get a dang degree. Because, like, the thing is, you take a normal biblical Hebrew class, they're trying to teach you everything in like 5 months. All right, my class it's been 5 months and we're on chapter 6 only. All right, ain't no baloney. We're on chapter 6 only. Ain't no baloney. So. Never thought I'd be wearing a gold chain. Look, here's the thing. When you're a BLOFIN baller like me, when you're a trading, driving, streaming, drinking guy, you gotta, oh man, we are getting the pump right now, baby. We got the box from El Boxo Circulo Purpolo. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go then. All right, so let's go. We're getting our bounce from here, guys. And just to recap, right, I just want to say this. All right. I just want to say this. We took the short yesterday morning in real time, made the money. We took the long this morning in real time. We made the money, all right? This ain't no hindsight analysis, all right? This is the Casper crew doing what we do, driving and trading, all right? Drinking and streaming, all that stuff. People finally abusing cross margin these days. Yeah, I mean, I would put it back on isolated, but I can't right now that I've got positions open. That's like the thing, right? So I forgot to put it on. Can I put it on isolated now? Yeah, see, I can't. See, I can't. I've had trades open. Every time I remember I'm on cross, I can't switch it back to isolated, What am I sipping on? I'm sipping on some good old-fashioned Zevia ginger ale. Have I ever heard of gematria? Of course, man. Of course I've heard of gematria. You know, like, check it out. Yeah, watch out for that Nero Caesar. Watch this. Synchronization, right? Cage Force Sensor Boston MMX also equals 1420. What does that tell you about Jason Casper? You know, let's see. Has the lust for a tranny is also 1420. T-shirt nipple slip is 1420. Man, this is some crazy stuff. All right, let's see here. Dave Digital is also 1420. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Yuval Noah, Jason Casper and Yuval Noah, the crazy trans non-carbon binary emission gender studies guy from the World Economic Forum, is the same gematria as Jason Casper in Hebrew, and he is Hebrew. Oh my goodness. Lucifer's justice, a loved toplessness. You can learn a lot from the gematria, I'm telling you, man. Look at that. This is crazy. Wow. The English gematria equals 8. 876. Oh, we want the English gematria. Let's see here. I can't find the English gematria. Oh, here we go. The English gematria. Look, Ivanka Trump is the same. And Let's Go Brandon and the demonic snake are all the same as Jason Casper. That is crazy, man. New Jerusalem. See what else we got here. I was hoping it would say like amazing trader, you know. Let's see. No, nothing good. Nothing good here, guys. Back to our trade. We're losing the level. Oh my goodness. I know, I'm just joking with you, SE coverted, bro. Come on, man. I'm just messing. I think gematria has a place. But I don't think people should take it too seriously. Obviously, there are instances within Scripture where the author uses gematria on purpose. And there are some very interesting connections you can make through the gematria, but I don't think you should ever use it to invent a new teaching that's goes different to the actual text. Shout out to my man J-Boy Bullish in the chat. You sent me messages on Instagram. I didn't answer. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You know, sometimes it's hard to check my Instagram messages. Can we keep the stream religion free? My kids are in the living room. I haven't talked about religion at all, but I would. I'll sinful, fallen, separated from God, but God desiring restoration. He himself took on flesh and died for the sins of humanity and rose again on the third day. And he promises if we put our faith in him, he'll cause us to be born again, be filled with his Holy Spirit as a new creation, so we can be restored to God and actually walk in his ways and partake in eternal life as we were originally created to have. And without that, there's no hope for humanity. And you and your kids have a meaningless, purposeless life without that truth. So that's the reality. You know, life is meaningless and vanity, chasing the wind, without God, without an eternal purpose. I mean, there is no point to life at all without an eternal, divine purpose that transcends this tiny little sliver of light, a breath, a short, hard, painful life, with no purpose, without God, without Jesus. You know, humanity was created with eternity written on our hearts, and we know that there's more than this very pessimistic existence. There is more, and you were created with a purpose, and you were in the mind of God before the creation of the world even was. And he has a purpose and a plan for you. And he will change your life and give you eternal life. So thanks for bringing it up there, my friend, GHPL. I appreciate that. You really helped it. You really helped it out. You really helped the stream out. Yeah, we're still driving. We are still driving. We're still driving. Let's see what happens with this dang Bitcoin price here. We are in a long trade. We are in a $200,000 long trade. We're in a $350,000 combined short trade. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens next here. Leverage everything, not just money, says the Vortex Crusader. Major shout to my man James Chill. He says, hi, thoughts on TJR Trader being exposed as a fraud? Always shakes my reality following someone who sold the belief that success was possible. I'll be honest, I've never heard of TJR Trader, but we could find him out. Let's see. TJR Trader. I've never heard of TJR Trader. Is this him? There you go. I didn't know they had those flip tops. This guy's a fake?
Two people face the same exact point. One loses, the other one wins.
Does he show positions? Yeah, I guess so, right? Oh yeah, there he is. He's in a trade. Wow, he has 1.4 million subscribers. That's a lot of subscribers, man. Is that real? How do you get that many subscribers? Let's see if we could join the blueprint here. The blueprint. Let's get access now. How much is the blueprint? This is a long time. This is long stuff to go through, honestly. This is long stuff to go through. All right, let's see if we can't get a little bit of a pump here. You get that many subscribers, more Lambos and supercars. That makes sense. I could see that. I could see that. I could totally see that. Would I still recommend client funding? I would still recommend client funding. Yeah, I just don't like, here's the thing. I don't like client funding because you have to use the VPN. See, I don't have a problem with them, but you have to use a VPN. You have to be on Bybit demo trading, and Bybit demo trading will kick you off if you find out you're not from that place. And it's very frustrating because I've had issues trying to open and close orders because of the VPN. You know what I'm saying? So we need the pump song. Yeah, we might get a pump right now. Lambos mean you're GAY and can't trade. Kind of. Well, You know, I feel like that's true more often than it's not. But, you know, for some people it is like, I understand why some people would want a Lambo if they actually did, like, make money trading. Because it is like a success symbol. But, excuse me. The one thing I do like about soda is it makes me burp, right? It does make me burp, and I like that. I like that. All right, let's see here. Let's see what happens here. All right. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Jason doesn't do Elliott Wave, you fool. Cars are cool, but they lose their value. I feel like I've never been a car guy like myself. I could never, no matter how rich, even if I was a billionaire, I don't think I would have a Lambo car. Right? I don't see the value in a nice car. Like, for me, it's all about function. Right? It's all about function. Shout out to Crypto Crank. He's a McLaren guy. Nice, man. All right, let's see. We're getting a breakout. Major shout to Crypto Crank in the chat, by the way. Crypto Crank, man, what do you think, like, about this price action, bro? Like, do you think we're at a support right now? I mean, is this a place where Crypto Crank would look for? I mean, obviously, if Crypto Crank took a scalp from here, he's already out, probably up like 10 grand. But we're struggling with this level. Let's get back to the order flow and see what's happening here. All right, we got some low volatility today. I thought maybe we would get some serious volatility. We're gonna take a look at the order flow, okay? Take a look at the order flow. Okay, so what do we got here? We don't have bearish CVD locally, like from this high to this high, but we do have bearish CVD from this high to this high. Steady increase of OI here. We don't have any bullish CVD from the low to any of these higher lows. This is like definitely we got people participating in the markets. So far, very locally, we have some bullish structure, right? This was our last lower high. Low. We made a higher high, and we're bounced from the golden pocket, right? So, hang on. Let's remove that. Let's pull our fib. Pull our fib. Yeah, look at that. We bounced perfectly from the dang golden pocket. So, if we make a higher high here, I would suspect, even though I'm more bearish than bullish, if we can start to make higher highs, I would suspect that we squeeze all this garbaggio, because this really does look like crap here. Like, to be honest, this right here looks like absolute garbage. It looks like it's just waiting to be squeezed. Whenever you can draw a curve like that, like around the price action, very easy to squeeze that. And if we do squeeze that, I would not be surprised to take out the highs that we made here at around 71.6. And if we're coming up to 71.6, I mean, we might as well go for the high at 71.7, 71.8. And then, honestly, guys, here's the thing. We're going for the highs at 71.7, 71.8. Then I would say, let's zoom out to the 4-hour time frame. I would say then we probably are going to, there's a major, if we take our macro fib from the high up here, right? From the high up here to the low down here, there's a major support resistance flip right here. But if we're coming above 72.6, I'd say that this is a macro higher low, right? If we are actually coming above 72.6, this is a very bullish low right here. Can we do it? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. We need to start to see this bullish market structure continue here, right? We need to see it continue. We're getting rejected from the 382. Crypto Crank thinks I'm going to get the pump. Not a full 10K, LOL. Just 9,200. Okay. Okay, Crypto Crank. He didn't make 10K, just 9,200. All right, that's what's up, man. Blow them burps out the window, bro. Stank up the car. Look, my burps smell amazing, all right? All I have in my stomach right now is black coffee, garlic extract, and ginger ale. My wife loves it. It drives her wild. Isn't that right? Yeah, she says, yeah. It drives her wild. In fact, she can barely even pay attention to the road right now because of the smell. Now, here's the thing. She didn't tell me if it's a good wild or a bad wild. All right, Divine Hood thinks we take out yesterday's high. Let's go. What tool is that I was charting on different from TradingView? This is Market Monkey Terminal. All right, Market Monkey Terminal is the best charting platform in the world at this point. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, there is nothing better than Market Monkey Terminal, period. This can do everything. You can draw on it. You can make fibs on it. It has order flow. It has everything. It has billions of indicators, official indicators, heat maps, TPO, all that stuff. Plus, the community can make indicators on it, just like TradingView. So, like, literally, there's endless indicators on here from the community, right? And not only that, but check this out. Check this out. They have the AI companion, all right? The AI companion will draw levels on the chart for you. I haven't even set it up yet. So it's like AI, it will do it for you. All right, so I gotta set it up myself later. But yeah, this is by far the best charting platform, period, man. Period. All right. Period. Period. All right, we're starting to get another dump down, and I'm starting to get scared. Again, the joints of my loins are being loosed here. Yeah, she said, J-Boy Bullish says, take Big West 28 word for it. Drives her off. What about Market Cipher? I mean, I love Market Cipher, for sure, but this is the best charting. Market Cipher is not a charting platform, it's an indicator. Not Quicker says, my wife has the most sensitive smell. I can't even burp in the car while she's outside. She'll smell it when she gets back in. I'm sorry to hear that. I think my wife, she knew when she married me that she was going to have to just live with my smells. I told her, look, babe, I don't use soap. I don't use deodorant. And I love to burp out my black coffee, garlic, ginger ale. She said, Jason, she said, I don't love you for your scent. She said, it goes much deeper than that. Yeah, shout out to MMT. Shout out to Splashfire Films. Yeah, it's crazy. Where do I post my trade setup? Do I have a VIP group? Man, don't you love when you get pitched the perfect setup to shill your dang paid group? I do have a VIP Discord. JasonCasperTrading.com, where I gave the short in the moment yesterday and the long in the moment today. You know, the long in the moment today, the short in the moment yesterday at JasonCasperTrading.com. Let's go to the website, JasonCasperTrading.com. You can click this link right here to join VIP. Man, thank you for that amazing opportunity to shill my own business. My own trading business. Let's see here. We're starting to get a move back down. I hope we hold. Let me see something here. I'm going to give this a little bit of breathe, a little bit of BR here, a little bit of bathroom. Let's check this out. We're up. Oh, man, we already paid a dang funding fee on that. Oh, my. All right, that's fine. Give it a little bit of breathing room, you know, just in case, you know, just in case. All right, Crypto Crank's been married for 14 years. I've been married for almost 12 years. I can't believe it. Let's see what happens here. In the words of the Waterboy's mama, men's supposed to stink. Um, Part of David 25, wish you had money. Well, look, take the free course, all right? Take the free course. Learn how to trade. Even if you're in college, eventually you'll be able to pay off that debt and then trade with real money, you know? Yeah, definitely learn the skill of trading no matter what. You've opened a trade at 68,250. All right, let's see. We are like at the major make or break zone here. All right, we're obviously not necessarily holding bullish structure right now. Let's pull our fib once again. And let's see. Oh my goodness, we are taking a big old dupe right here. Oh man. All right. Well, if we don't hold the box, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to FOMO into a dang short trade. We're gonna have to put billions of dollars, maybe not, maybe hundreds of thousands onto a short here. I'm a rare breed of autism, ADHD, and occasional psychosis. Okay. You're 35 and 14 years married, Crypto Crank. That's legit, bro. I'm 35 as well, and I'm almost 12 years. So you got me beat, man. What was that? Yeah, I think so. Shout out to my man who says, long time no see. God bless you, Martin Neckstein. Do I think AI is destroying trading? I don't know yet. I mean, it probably will in the future, right? All right, let's see. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, man. And again, you know, I will have to... where's that other trade? Where is that? It's up here. We have I will add to this short trade live, baby. If we start to dump, I will add to this short trade from 74. You know, let's see if we can't. Let's see what happens here. You know, we are single and ready to mingle when it comes to opening up positions. When it comes to our marriages, we are not single at all. You know, shouldn't say single and ready to mingle right next to your wife, guys. That's a bad habit to get into, honestly. Man, these things are scary. These crazy car carrier things, they are scary. You know, not as scary though as having your charger come out. I'm learning only your videos in the free course. Yeah, check out the free course. I mean, honestly, guys, the free course is you know, I'm not just saying this to toot my own trumpet here, although I do like to sometimes. But you know, the truth is that Jason Casper's course, the amount of information in this free course on YouTube, guys, all right, you would pay thousands of dollars for this for less. All right, you would pay thousands of dollars for less. I'm not just saying that. All right, check out the free course. It's in playlists. I have paid thousands of dollars for like an eighth of this information. All right, and I'm gonna walk you through everything from the beginning to the end. And if you internalize this information, I'm telling you, I mean, there's obviously there are a lot of things I don't touch on because you could study TA and different trading styles forever. What I've done is I've distilled it down to the most important fundamentals of a beautiful foundation that you can take and build upon. But even with just this foundation, I mean, this is how I trade, literally. Like, this is how I trade, all right? These 18 videos here, yeah, there's a few things I don't touch on here and there, you know, different nuances and my strategies. But in general, if you get this stuff down, I mean, you're gravy. That's what I think, you know. And it is free. That's the thing, right? It was 400, now it's free. I still have my paid courses, and this course does not go into as much detail as my paid courses do, all right? So, is bro streaming from a Tesla? Nah, I'm streaming from a Chevy. Where are we heading? I'm coming back home from Cuba. Yeah, coming home from Cuba. Took Geo's SMC course, often OB aligns close to the GP. Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing. Everything's the same when it comes to trading. Like, I know so many people who don't trade the way I trade, and yet they trade the same levels that I trade. Like, I'll watch Trader Geo, and he's talking about, you know, we got the PO3 and the MCBD VG123 setup right here. You know, we got this and that. I don't know what the heck he's saying. But I do know that his levels are the same as mine somehow. You know? So, and I watch Trader Geo to see where's his levels. What's he looking at now? Because I want to know what Trader Geo's looking at. Because honestly, if he's looking at something that I'm looking at, I'm like, ah, Trader Geo's looking at that too. It makes me feel like I'm smarter than I really am. Because Trader Geo sounds smart, man. He starts talking all this crazy stuff, you know? All these crazy abbreviations and all these different models and this and that, you know? So, but yes, we're driving home from an island. No, we had to take a boat to the homeland. MCB, can't you see? Let's see, can we get a bounce from this area, man? Do I speak to my chickens? Do I speak to my chickens? Do you want the truth? Do you want the truth? Do I speak to my chickens? The reality is, yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Gareth Salway is a great trader, and I don't like him. I have nothing against Gareth Salway at all. I think he's a great trader. He's made a lot of money in the markets. I just think it was funny back in the day when he drew that trend line on Bitcoin at 30K and was very bearish. And I thought it was funny, so I talked about the bearish Salway man bun pattern. All right, because he had a man bun at the time, so I would draw it on the chart. You know, you got the head, got the bun. The bearish Salway man bun pattern. And then that man bun, you can't tell how much hair is in there. You can't tell how much hair is in there, right? So when that man bun gets unraveled, sometimes it can come down quite a ways. All right. But like, I have nothing against Gareth Salway at all. I hope if he ever sees me, which he probably doesn't, right? Because he's way on a higher level than me as like a public figure, but I hope he understands it's all in good fun, right? Yeah, of course I speak to my chickens. You know, it's really sad, but we had a chicken die. She got her head chopped off by a predator while we were in Cuba. You know? Not the bearish man bun pattern. The bearith with a TH. The vortex says man buns are so GAY. I mean, I like, it depends on the context, I think. Now, I would never have one. There was a time when I had a ponytail, you know, I'm not gonna lie, because I used to have long hair down past my nipoles, los niples. And I'll tell you, when you have long hair, it gets in the way. It gets in the way. You can't see what you're doing. Do I take test? What do you mean by test? Testosterone? Do I take testosterone? My wife doesn't think so. You're trying to say I act like I have low testosterone? All natural? Okay. Should I take testosterone? Why not? She says it'll F me up and it'll F her up too because we sleep in the same bed. Is that true even with the injectable? I don't want to get into shooting up. You know how much I hate needles. I hate needles. What?
If you take it, I take it.
She thinks if I take it, that she takes it. You know, she doesn't want to have a mustache. But, you know, I don't think it would give her a mustache. You know, I don't think so. But I hear, you know, who knows? Maybe if I took it, I would be into that. You know, you never know with this stuff. You know, honestly, after the whole Larry Wheels thing, I don't think I'm touching anything. Not touching anything. Can I explain a little bit about open interest divergences? Yeah, I can explain a little bit about open interest divergences. So, first of all, guys, we're in a short trade, given in the moment in the Casper crew. We're in a long trade, given in the moment in the Casper crew. Long trades really got the strugs here. If we can take out 70,427, we are going to short squeeze probably back up to 71.8. All right. If not, well, we fall down and we fill this giant fair value gap or whatever. You know, I just say fair value gap so I sound legit, you know, because I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. But we have a gap here, and I like to put the words fair value on it because when I say fair value gap a lot, YouTube algorithm likes it. They think, oh man, this is one of those ICT traders, and they get all the views, right? So we have a fair value gap right here, or whatever. This big old gap, this big old purple candle that could easily fill back down to 68.8, right? So yeah, this must hold if we want to short squeeze. Again, if we come above these highs, I'd say there's a really high probability that we actually make a new high. All right, but let's talk about open interest divergences. All right, let's talk about open interest divergences. Now, does ICT talk about that? I don't know. Does ICT talk about that? All right, so here's the deal. Open interest is this stuff down here. This is telling you are traders opening or closing positions. All right, if there's a big move that's happening on the chart with a decrease of open interest, that is a divergence in the sense where there's no money coming in to cause the move to happen. So, for example, this move to the downside was fueled by no new trades coming in. In fact, longs are getting wrecked and shorts are closing out taking profit, right? So it's a weak move. There's no real money coming in to cause this move to happen. So that's a divergence in the sense where it's an unsustainable move. If price is moving in a direction and it's not being fueled by actual money coming into the market, it's unsustainable. And so typically when that happens, you would expect a reversal. Now, very interestingly enough, what started to happen is we saw a big increase of open interest happening from this point to the low here. And from that point onwards, we're seeing open interest. We're seeing a lot of traders getting interested now in the market, and they're longs and shorts pretty much equally spread here, right? So a divergence is when price is moving without open interest to back it up. So this move up here, this big move here, you can see this was not a short squeeze. This was an actual move fueled by an increase of open interest. But if you get a move like this one here, no, this is a bad example. Let's see. If you get a move that has decreasing open interest, then that is an unsustainable move. But I don't trade open interest divergences. I honestly trade CBD divergences. So a CBD divergence is where you have something like what happened overnight here, okay? CBD divergence is where you have traders opening up positions on an increase of open interest, and yet the price is unable to make a higher high. So for a perfect example would be from yesterday's high, right? You could see we had open interest at this level and we had CBD at this level, right? Then we make a lower high into the Fibonacci golden pocket. And at this point, the CBD is higher, showing us there are more longs opening up here than there were back here. And the open interest is about the same, right? The open interest is about the same here. So this is telling us that there are a lot of longs coming up into this area, and yet the longs are unable to push the price up. And so this type of divergence is telling us that there's bearish absorption happening here, where there are big players taking advantage of people longing at this level. Someone's trying to fill a big short. And so when all the longs start to come in at this level, the reason why the price isn't going higher is because those longs are actually filling a big short order, right? Let's say you have 100 people longing here, but you have a guy up here who has a limit order short for 200, right? So these 100 longs are basically just filling this guy's order. And once this guy's order is filled, then he can push the price to the downside. Those are the types of divergences I like to trade, because they give you like better signals. See, open interest divergences, I'd say, are better for scalping, right? If you get a fast pump to the upside with a decrease of open interest, there's a really good chance you'll be able to get a scalp short if we hit into a key level, right? If we pump up into the daily VWAP with a massive decrease of open interest, really good chance you'll get a short from that. If we pump up into a golden pocket real fast and a big decrease of open interest, really good chance you get a short scalp from that, right? You know, like look at this, for example, here. We had this high. We had this high right here, right? And then in both times, really, you pump up on a decrease of open interest. And yeah, so it's an unsustainable move. It's definitely not going to be a breakout of this mini range here, right? It's definitely, well, anything could happen, right? All of a sudden we could have billions of longs coming in. But, you know, you see that we're trying to get a fake out on a decrease of open interest. You could say to yourself, well, it's impossible for us to actually break out here unless real money comes in. And right now there's no real money coming in. Therefore, this is an unsustainable pump, and we're probably going to fall back down into the range. Could make for a good little scalperoni and cheese. Raw cheese, raw cheddar, my favorite type. Raw cheddar and raw Monterey Jack, my two favorite types. Is Romano raw? I do love Pecorino Romano cheese on rigatoni. Old school. Yeah, if I'm going to eat, I do love feta. Yeah, I do love feta. You're right. I am a cheese guy. I eat a lot of dairy. I eat a lot of dairy. I eat like a whole container of Greek yogurt every day. Yeah, so anyway, let's go back to the order flow, see what's happening right now with the open interest. You know, right now, open interest is increasing here, but we don't have any divergences. You know, we don't have any divergences. Come back to our chart here. And guys, for more of this stuff, honestly, right? Check out the free course, right? Go to the Jason Casper YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the bell button, and go to playlists and go to Jason Casper free trading course. Right? And there's a whole session in here on CVD divergences. Right? Check it out. Look, I'm even wearing a blonde wig. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, how could you not trust this guy? You could tell he's a real trading guru. You could tell he's a real trading guru. Because here's the thing, all gurus have long hair, right? They start with short hair. Then they get to a certain point where they try out the long hair. They eventually go back to short hair. But this was my long hair phase as being a guru, an internet guru. You know what they say about internet gurus, right? They're all frauds and fakes. But anyway, whether I'm a fraud or a fake or not, doesn't matter, because this course is legit. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, so let's see. We're trying to get the bounce, baby. We're trying to get the biz ounce, baby. Are we going to do it? You need me to drive? Man, shout out to Mrs. Casper, womaning the steering wheel right now. She really knows how to maneuver this vehicle. Just see her. She's going crazy right now. Do I still have the short open from the all-time high? No, I accidentally closed it out for a $36,000 profit. It was a sad day. I accidentally added to the position somehow. I don't know how. I closed it. Raw milk, not pasteurized. Yeah, I love raw milk as well. That's exactly right. How can I be a fraud when I'm driving around in a Lambo right now wearing a golden BLOFIN chain, baby. You know, I was a little sad. I'm gonna hit up BLOFIN because, you know, the thing is they always ask me if I want stuff, right? So they asked me once if I want a blow dryer. No joke. They sent me a BLOFIN blow dryer. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna incorporate this into the stream, right? Then they said, do you want a BLOFIN chain? And I said, yeah. You know, that's awesome because, like, who wouldn't want this BLOFIN bling? But, you know, when I was in Cuba, I was streaming outside. And sadly, the BLOFIN chain is already turning green like the Statue of Liberty. And the paint's chipping off. So I'm going to have to get a new one. Otherwise, you guys are really going to know I'm just a fraud with a fake golden chain. So, but yeah, anyway, how can you be a fraud when you're driving around in a Lambo? And I am mentally in a Lambo, honestly. Yeah, 25 carat chain. 25 carat chain. Will there be a new video on Jason Casper TV someday? I don't know. All right. Kodak says most people don't realize the richest people on the planet drive around normal cars. I do know some people that are extremely, extremely wealthy that do drive normal cars, and I also know the opposite. So. I have to come to Argentina? I would come to Argentina. Yeah, maybe after you teach me Spanish, bro. Yeah, green is awesome. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's gold. It's gold because it's always in the green, baby. You got the gold chain? Because it's always in the green, baby, never in the red. If it starts to turn red, that's how you know it's bad. I can't liken himself to a man who wears a seatbelt. I can tell this man takes his risk management seriously. That's funny, you know, it's just such a habit to wear my seatbelt. The car beeps at you, but my dad never wore a seatbelt, ever. And he would say, back in my day, there were no seatbelts. And my mom would say, what do I think about a trip to China? It would be really cool to go to China, I'm not going to lie. Everyone who I know lives in China, loves China. What? I would drive to China. I would drive straight to China, honestly. You're headed there in June for a week. Let me know how it is, Crypto Crank. I hear it's awesome in China. Why don't I wear flashy jewels and drive all kinds of cars? Man, you guys haven't seen it yet. Wait until tomorrow when you see my grill. All right, I'm gonna have a grill, and what do you call this? All right, we got the BLOFIN bling, baby, and right now I'm driving in a Ferrari. This is a real Ferrari. Have I heard about peptides? Absolutely, I have, and they're very interesting to me. Peptides are very, very interesting to me because they're like almost like Game Shark for your body, but you know. If I ever need something to, like, because of an injury, I'd be very interested in that. But yeah, Ozempic, it's all the rage right now, right? Do I think some exchanges will blow up this bear run like last time? I don't know, but, like, let's check out MicroStrategy right now. You know, my horse in the race, my eschatological horse in the race, when I'm talking about the bear market eschaton, the end of the bear market. My bear market eschatology right now is that MicroStrategy is going to have some issues. I mean, if we lose the major support that we are currently at, it's going to be a bad thing for MicroStrategy. And it does look like, does it not look like it wants to go for this liquidity here? We have made a series of higher lows ever so slightly. Money flow coming into the red. You know, I would love to see MicroStrategy take a dip down to like 69. You know, I get excited thinking about that. Oh man, this weekly order block right here. You know, remember, yeah, I mean, this is crazy, right? This weekly order block right here. You know, remember, MicroStrategy. It would be beautiful. MicroStrategy, they would sell. if their stock price goes low enough and their Bitcoin holdings are red enough. And what is their average buy-in right now? Average buy price of MicroStrategy. Okay, so it's 66K. All right. Wow, 66K. Oh no, that's not true. They just acquired more at 66K. It says they're okay. That's of this. I'm pretty sure their average is in the 70s. But I can't know that for certain. I know there are ways to find out. Honestly, this whole thing right here, like this whole entire website right here, makes me think something bad is gonna happen. The way it looks, I know that doesn't make any sense. Like if someone showed me this website and said this is a business that can't fail no matter what, I would say looks like something bad is gonna happen. You can't have an orange and black website with a whole bunch of like numbers on it without something bad going on. Trust me, I used to be a web developer. Yeah, I think MicroStrategy is going to be the catalyst for this bear market bottom, right? They have to sell, and everyone that's been into Bitcoin purely because of whatever his name is, I almost called him Richard Hart, LOL. What's the guy's name? What's his name? What's Michael Saylor. I think a lot of normies are going to sell the bottom of Bitcoin, and that's going to be the bear market bottom, honestly. All right, we got a quick wick to the 786, baby. A quick wick to the 786. Okay, there you go. 75.6 is their average. Thank you so much, Grace Fairy Tales. Yeah, so they're already in the red right now. They're already in the rojo. Thank you, guys. Everyone's helping me out here. Do I feel safer in Cuba than the U.S.? It's pretty much equal, to be honest with you. You know, everywhere you go, there's good and bad places. Everywhere you go, there's good and bad, right? No matter what, there's going to be bad places and good places. If you judge a country by the bad places, you know, if you judged America by all the homeless people in California, or some of the, like, roughest cities, right? Camden, Compton, East and West Coast, you know, bad areas. Chicago. You know, you're gonna think it's a bad place if you're judging America by out in the country, in the farmland where everything's peaceful and awesome. It might be a good place. It is interesting. I even know people who, you know, you talk to people in China and they love it in China, right? And then you come over to America and they say China's like a prison country, right? Then you go out there and they say, no, like if you go out to the country, like you got tons of freedom in China. I don't know what's true, because I've never been to China. But I do know people, even in Syria, during like all the civil war going on. I know people who lived in Syria and they almost didn't even know there was a war going on. Like obviously you're gonna know at some point, but their lives were kind of peaceful and nice. So there's good and bad places everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know where to go, and you got to know who to hang out with. They say birds of a feather enjoy cold weather. Birds of a feather enjoy the cold weather. All right, do we have any bullish CBD? No, we don't. So this is the definition of a stream that is painfully slow volatility. All right. Why do crypto? This is a good question, CarJ. You got to go to find the answer to that question. He says, why do crypto traders cut the streams when things go badly? I will tell you the actual answer, okay? In order to find the answer to that, you must go to the Jason Casper YouTube channel and go to, was it this stream here? I think it was this stream right here. All right.
And everyone plays basketball here, and you'll get access to the scout group. You can sign up to ANTARCTIC, you can sign up to BLOFIN,
Yeah.
or you can sign up to KCEX, and you'll get access to the secret group where we will be starting ASAP in here, baby. ASAP, baby, ASAP.
Here you go.
All right. Okay. Crap, man. A fake out. A fake out. I should have listened to everybody, but I didn't. I was too blinded by the prophets. All right. Too blinded by the prophet. Can you even spot it? Man, change of market structure and everything on the 1 minute. I didn't see any bear divs here. Where did you guys see bear divs?
All right, here we go. I'm about to answer, why do crypto traders cut their streams when the trade goes against them? This is going to be your answer.
Definitely on the 5 second. 5 second gave us some nice bear div there. I should have taken it. Well, guys, here's the thing. The trade is dumping, and it is a rule when you are a crypto YouTuber that when the market goes against you, you end the stream immediately.
There you go. It is a rule as a crypto trader, YouTuber, that when the price goes against you, you need to end the stream.
What's happening, man?
All right. It's actually a law. So a lot of people don't know this, but when you apply to be a crypto trader, there's a few rules. First of all, you always need to be bullish no matter what. Always. All right. The dip is always the bottom, no matter what. All right. The pump is always around the corner, no matter what. That's rule number one. All right. If you get bearish, your Illuminati handlers will come and take your channel down. All right. They'll block you. They'll cancel you. The second rule is, if price goes against you, you have to cut the stream immediately. All right. Because we can't let the public see us in our struggle. You know, we have to always pretend like we're perfect. You know what I'm saying? We win every single trade no matter what. We always predicted it no matter what. And if it goes against us, we need to cut it immediately. It's called damage control. We don't want the normies to know the secrets of us YouTube crypto streamers, right? That we also take losses just like everybody else. And the third is the ego. All right. I just can't, we can't handle people seeing us in the red. All right. It just does something to us. You know, we would just, I can't even explain what would happen to me if I knew that you knew that I was in the red. I mean, even right now, I'm struggling with this. Okay. Because my trader's in the red. We're about to get stopped out. So that answers your question, Car J. But also, I will tell you something else. All right, I'll tell you. I'll spit a little more facts for you guys. There's a combination of factors as to why I cut my streams when things go against me. It's because it's fun to stream when the trade is going your way, and when it's not as fun. No, I shouldn't say that. It's fun to stream when it is fun to stream when you're taking a loss. I'll be honest with you. I've gotten liquidated on stream. It was fun. I've taken losses on stream. It happens all the time. It is fun. What's not fun is low volatility. All right. When you're a streamer doing this kind of price action is not fun. It's not fun. People don't watch, you know, like I would have probably 200 or 300 more viewers right now if we were getting some kind of crazy pump, right? Or some crazy dump. Like, people don't watch because who cares? Who cares? Bitcoin's been the same price every day. But if Bitcoin's doing something crazy, everyone's like, oh, what's happening? Go to YouTube, Bitcoin, and now they're watching, right? So it's obvious it's more fun to stream when things are happening. There's more to talk about. Like, I've been talking about the most random stuff right now because the price hasn't done anything. I've been in this trade since 10:54 in the morning and nothing's happened, right? It's currently 12. It's been like 2 hours of nothing. So it is pretty dang boring, right? So I'd say the real reason is probably because it's boring and not necessarily that things are going against them. I think as a streamer, if people are watching, you'll keep it rolling regardless of if you're winning or losing, because losing is part of the dang game, right? Crypto Crank is one of the best losers you'll ever meet. Shout out to Crypto Crank. How does my wife hold her lap? She's not holding it, honestly. The thing is, I have a noise gate on. All right, if we lose support and dump big time, then I'll be happy to stream this trade. I'll be happy to take this loss because I'm gonna add to my dang short trade. I'm gonna add to my dang short trade, and then that's something that's fun to do. Be in a big old position when the market's moving. That's fun. That's fun. Tinfoil grills. Should have just traded oil. Yeah, oil. That's for sure. Shout out to Dave Digital. Shout out to ACTV. I'm wondering if 68K has the juice for a bounce. Well, to be honest here, let's be honest. We'll zoom out. What time frame is this? 1 hour? How do I still, oh crap, you know what's happening, guys? I have 4G. I don't have 5G anymore, I have 4G. Is there lag on the stream? Let's check it out. Hang on. It says excellent. All right, cool. I probably have really low resolution though, huh? All right, let's go over here. Our next support is going to be filling this big juice, as we were talking about, the Boston cream donut gap. The Boston cream donut gap. Yeah, it's looking like, all right, we're going to put a box, our 618. It's going to be the 618. Let's lock it up. And then the 786. Lock it on up. All right, big dump, big dump. All right, now this is where it's fun to watch, right? Big dump, trade in the red. All right, we're down $500. Let's see what happens here. All right, now I might have to FOMO short here on this other account. You know, I might have to FOMO short over here. Now we're talking. Now we got some volatility, you know. Now we've got some real volatility. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. Are we still? We just got stopped out. We just got stopped out, guys. All right, we're stopped out. Oh wait, oh yeah, we're still in 2 long trades. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, we got stopped out for a $200 loss. All right, $200 loss on that one. All right, let's see. We come down to the 618. But man, I'll be honest. I've been in this car for a long time, and I have to pee so bad right now. So it's time for a midstream stream, baby. All right, time for a midstream stream. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, guys, make sure to smash up the likes because we are short, and we're up right now 10 grand short given in the moment yesterday. All right, this is the kind of volatility that I like. Never trade and drive without a pee jug, guys. Hopefully I don't show anything explicit here. We're dumping, and we're peeing, and we're driving, and we're trading, and we're drinking, and we're streaming, baby. We're dumping, we're peeing, we're trading, we're driving, we're drinking, we're streaming. What? Balling, we're balling. We got the BLOFIN bling on. Man, I wonder how much. It's probably gonna be a half gallon. It's probably gonna be a half gallon pee. Always make sure to give a nod to the people in the car next to you. They know the deal. A fart came out with that. Actually, it didn't. It actually didn't, but it usually does, right? No. No, I guess they must be the silent ones. All right. Okay. We got an open bottle of pee on the dashboard. All right. We got an open bottle of pee on the dashboard. Don't slam the brakes. Don't slam the brakes. Where's the bottle cap? Get the bottle cap. Put it on. It's not even a half gallon. I'm ashamed of myself. This is all? This is all? It's almost half. All right, I'll give it a half. You know, men, they say they lie about their height. They also lie about how much they peed in the bottle. I'm not gonna lie, I did lie to my wife about that on our first date. She said, so how much do you pee in the bottle? I said half a gallon, babe. She's like, ooh. All right, let's see what happens here. Make sure to wash hands. Oh, I'm washing them. Don't worry. I'm washing them. Don't worry. All right, guys. Short trade given in the moment yesterday from 71,424. As you can see, we're still in the trade from 71,424. All right, but let's see if we get a move back above this level. All right, let's see. Let's go to MCB real quick. Let's go to market Cipher B real quick. See how things are looking. I haven't even checked to see if we have divergence. Money flow looks like Garbaggio, but we do have some low time frame divs here. Even the 1 minute money flow looks good. Oh crap, oh crap. I need to do this. Alright, there we go. Alright, late entry, super late entry. Risk, high risk, 69325. Alright. Knife catching, baby. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen, alright? We just took that low. We have some low time frame bull divs. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah. All right. We're up $100 already. We're up 100 smackerels. All right. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh crap. We're down 34 smacks. All right. Hang on. I need another drink. I need another drink. This time, a real beer. What does he need? Oh, you want a Magnadoodle? Here we go, baby. We're up 153 bones. 196. Let's go. 196. Bitcoin picking up sticks. Let's go. All right, let's see what happens here, man. We got some low time frame divs. Maybe we do one of the old fashioned zoop, boop, doopadronis, breakout. It ain't no baloney. You know, maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. You don't have to wait and see. What's the problem? Can't find the stickers. That's the worst. Guys, don't you hate it when you can't find your stickers? Everyone feels for you. He's like, yeah. Yeah, I just took a long entry there. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. You know, look, CDW the CDW. You know, we're up $100. You know, we're up $40. You know, we're up $40, baby. You know. Oh man, look at that. We're down $15. Oh my goodness, 27. Oh my goodness, 40. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wait and watch. Let's wait and watch, baby. Look, we had a 1 minute divergence in the downtrend. You know, had to go for it. I think there's a little bit of a lag here. What do we have here? 5G, we're good. All right. Let's see if we get a big breakdown. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at this, guys. Look at this. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. We're up $250, baby. Let's see. Now, look, if you took this trade with me, you have no excuse to get wrecked right now. All right, you could have closed this thing right now. You're following some idiot on the internet, trading, drinking, driving, peeing, streaming, blinging. All right, but I have no reason to close this long trade right now because I'm risking $500 after I just made 23,000 in the last few days. All right, so again, it's worth it for me to hold this dang trade. Plus, I'm also in the other short trade up right now, 17 grand. All right, so that's 40 grand. My goodness. So I don't care about a $500 loss. I'd rather go for it because we have a local CDW of the CDW. Let's see if we can't get a little something here. All right, I'm risking so little money on this, but I don't want to hear people say, "Man, I followed JC and I got wrecked." All right, look. Trade at your own risk, baby. All right. Is the music too loud? I'm sorry. CDW of the CDW, yeah. Was there the divergence? There was a low time frame divergence there, all right? There was a low time frame dip. Now, I don't think this is really going to work out, to be honest with you, but who knows? All right. This is not a trade I posted in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. All right. The long from before was, which we hit take profit one, and the short from yesterday was, which obviously we are in $10,000 of profit. It is kind of weird. I'll be honest with you. If I knew at one point in my life I'd be trading, driving, streaming, peeing, drinking, and blinging all at the same time, making all this money, that would be really weird to know about in advance. I wish I knew about Bitcoin before. If I knew about Bitcoin, I always think, what if I knew about Bitcoin when I was in high school? That would have changed my life, right? I would have dropped out of school immediately instead of waiting till my senior year like an idiot to drop out. and then I would have gotten a job at McDonald's, saved everything I had living with my parents, and then bought Bitcoin in 2010 and just hodled it, right? We all would have done that, right? We all would have done that. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's see. You know what I need? I need some red elephant beats. I think I need some red elephant beats. Yeah. I wonder if this will work. My voice might be offbeat with the track. Hey yo, Bitcoin, what she gonna do? We bouncing and we long from the CDW. Can't be true. How do you do, my friend? We're hanging out, driving in our Mercedes Benz. Got the BLOFIN bling, the gold chain on the neck. Bitcoin price, what she gonna next? She gonna pump, or maybe she will dump. The bears and the bulls like Kamala and Trump, fighting out every day when we're driving down the road. Bitcoin price looking like an ugly toad. Gotta kiss it on the lips, then we get the flip of support and resistance. We never gonna dip. And don't you know, once we blast off resistance, Bitcoin gonna finally go the distance. Get the short squeeze like firing on pistons. Jay Casper in the car, you know you wanna kiss this. Hey, I'm talking to my wife, she's sitting next to me. Driving the car, she drives excellently. We're on the highway, we're going so fast. Bitcoin price pumping, you know we're gonna blast. And we just made 274 so fast. Talking about the dollars, it ain't no last. Cause we never last and we only first. Bitcoin price about to burst. Yeah, the beat drops again. Bitcoin hanging out with her friends. Like my good friend Armstrong is Ben with the juicy green dot with the butt cheeks they bend to the left, to the right, and the bears in the fight with the bulls, and they've been doing it all night, trying to pump the price, then we dump it back down. Can you hear the sound? Bitcoin to the ground, turn around. What you got behind you? Bitcoin price candles turning blue. We only want to see blue, never purple. Jason Casper, such a nerd like Steve Urkel. Gotta drink a root beer. Bitcoin pumping, baby, never fear. We took the long trade, now listen, my dear. You sit back, relax while I spit it in your ear. Got the technical analysis. Bitcoin, I'm driving in the car, I had to piss. I got the pee jug, I put it inside about half a gallon. Now listen to me rhyme, Was that on beat? Was that on beat or were we off? Were we on beat or were we off? Oh man. Yeah. Man, the beat never ends. It never ends. It never ends. Let's see if we got any other stuff. Or actually, quickly check it out here. How long is this video? It's a long video. Oh, I see there's different beats. This is a nice one, right? Yeah. Here we go, baby. Big shouts to BLOFIN. It happened one night trading and it went so bad. High leverage, I risked everything that I had. I saw one opportunity to get rich, but my long trade dumped and ended in a ditch. Now everything is gone, hear my song. I have to tell my wife everything went wrong. Remember the 100K we said we saved for one day when we had nothing else to pay? Well, guess what? I risked it last night. Super high leverage. I knew it wasn't right, but now it's gone. I'm singing you this song. Hopefully you can forgive me and we can move on. But she slapped me in the face. Jay, you are such a disgrace. Hopefully you get up out of my face, of this place. You know you will never run the race. Better give up now before someone takes your place. And I said, hey, look, one more try, one more high leverage long, like an apple pie. Just give me some money. I know it's not funny. Give me one more shot and I'll make it right, honey. I saw a blue candle coming on the chart. On the 1 minute time frame, I felt something in my heart. It was all the energy that I get when I'm taking the high leverage trades, getting wrecked. So I FOMO'd in one more time from the high. This time I said we will pump to the sky, but the trades start to die. We come back on slide looking like a guy, like reply. Shout out to my daughter in the back, spitting rhymes with me. What you think about that? But you can't really hear cause I got the noise gate. Hopefully my rap does not start to frustrate your ears. Now listen to me, my dear. Sit back, relax. Jay Casper spits it in your ear. Never fear. You know Jay Casper ain't no fool. So sit back, I'ma take your baby to the trading school. I got a free course on the internet. Check it out, nothing to lose. What you think of that? Go to playlists over on my YouTube channel. Jason
Want to
has
become
a
a
free course. He never wears flannels, only tank tops. Cause you know that is the best. He only goes to the gym and trains arms and chest, never legs. You know, only that's for losers. The Bitcoin price, she better start to choose. Does she want to pump? Does she want to dump? Does she want to slump? Donald Trump looking like a mump, like he humped, like a dump in the crump, like a stump with a plump, like bump, dump, pump, lump, mump, zump, pump, sump, yeah. All right, it looks like we are gonna dump here though. Looks like we are gonna dump a little bit. This song just had me feeling emotional about those high leverage longs. What's this one? Yeah, I feel like I can feel this. Yeah, shouts to BLOFIN, baby. We on the road, trading and driving, baby. Hey, yo, check it out. Yo, Jay Casper, you know I'm such a criminal. Market maker sending you the signal, so subliminal. Next thing you know, under sublingual, you get the vitamin D like that. Let the bling, you know, BLOFIN chains. You're not in pain. Hopefully we're taking the trades. We're making change, making plays. We be out here for days. I give it to you straight, you know I never give it to you gay. Jay, we're trading in the house, baby. Chilling over here for the Bitcoin bounce, baby. And oh snap, we gotta take a peek to see if market Cipher has any uneven. But we want big on the left side. So juicy, but skinny on the right to round out the booty. And hey, I don't even know if you can spot it, but we're about to get a bounce straight from the golden pocket. If we pull the fib from the low to the high, look me in my eye, cause it ain't no surprise. But if we come down here, you can see we have the time to get a bounce from the low, where then we will fly to the upside, baby. Then we turn it around, the Bitcoin price, baby. Can you even hear the sound as Jay Casper wants to come back into the ground? But oh no, it was lost, but now we're found. We're gonna look at the order flow. What do you know? CVD and the good old OI. It stands for open interest. Bitcoin, you know I want to wash your dishes, cause there's something therapeutic about washing dishes at night. After the kids go to the bed, they had a fight, but now they're asleep. You got some time alone. Wash the dishes, baby. Don't eat that bologna. E, cause my name is Jason E. You know we like to take the AD, like we're outside having a party. Look at those beautiful trees. We had a big decrease of OI, a few green candles. You can see we start to fly. I was talking about this before. If you get a move without the OI support, it probably means the move's unsustainable. Then we get a move to the upside like the hull of a boat. You're in the back, you're in the front, you got the runt. Outside, the pigs outside, and they grunt, snort. Here we come, green candles. Oh, it's a new beat, baby. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go, baby, Bitcoin green candles. Now we pumping up, can you even get a handle? My feet smell bad, would you like to sniff my sandals? We're over here in the panhandle. Oh snap, did I dox myself again with all my friends? Hanging outside, chilling in my new Mercedes Benz. Got the guns, got the AK, don't mess with me. Jay Casper, we're taking trades on TV. Got the MMT, the best order flow platform in the world. Now listen to me go, I got the bars in my head. My trade's in the green, I got it in the red. You know what I mean? Sit back, relax, baby, this ain't no disaster. They call me Jay Casper, cause I'm the trading master. A raster, the pasta. Go to Olive Garden, you know master to master the trading. You do it every day. Coming to the top, baby, just to get paid. We walking on the treadmill, no, yesterday. We sitting in the car, cause we driving for days. Oh yeah, here we go, baby, Bitcoin out here. Listen to my flow. Oh baby, here we go. Bitcoin out here, listen to my flow. Yo, it's Jay Casper, sit back and listen to my flow. You know, I ain't here to diss, but I like to brag. You know my pants sag, got the BLOFIN chain. You know I like to brag like the apple cider vinegar. Coming out, it's sour. The Bitcoin price about to pump in an hour. But we took the trade and we're looking at the flowers outside. You know that we got the power cause we are the market makers. And you know we got the speed. And Jason Casper out here, now look at the price bleed. Candles turning green and then they're turning red. But I got the crypto flow, I got the bars in my head. But instead, we're out here, praise God, from whom all blessings flow. That's how it goes. I'm reading the signs on the side of the road. Exit 106 at IHOP, let's go. We got a truck wash coming in, exit 106. Sit back, Bitcoin back to her old tricks. I better take a look and see who's in the chat. Got mad people in here, now what about that? Shout out to my man 2B Frankie, LOL with the accent, hanky panky, like you're doing on the road every day when you're driving in your car and you know it being private. Oh yeah, got two phones, one for the corn and one for the business. Now listen to the horn, beep beep. We're driving, we're going so fast. Is Bitcoin price about to blast? Then we do it again, the Bitcoin price with all her good friends like Ben Armstrong. His name was Bitboy, but he went crazy. Don't mean to be so annoying, but his Lambo got stolen by Carlos. Cassie's in the truck, now listen to the Harlows. Yeah, we got the Swift car outside 95. Listen to the ride as the beat starts to slide like the water slide. Bitcoin about to dump down. Jay Casper, the boy is such a clown. Kissing in a bottle, now let me hear ya huddle. And if you're feeling bullish, baby, let me hear ya holler. But Bitcoin about to pump to the top. And can you even spot it? But the price about to drop, just like Sonic and Robotnik. Up in the price, the next golden pocket is looking so nice. Yeah, dumping back down. And can you even hear the sound of Jason Casper making profits around town? That's how he does it, he ain't no clown on the treadmill, going uphill like my name's Bill. Hey Bill, what you think about the price action? Hey Jay, it's me, Bill. I think the price action is not looking so great today, it's kinda boring. Yo. Okay. Oh man. Now, this is the kind of time where, you know, when the price goes against you, you end the stream, right? Because, you know, I was hoping something crazy would... Well, we might have to add to the short, all right?
Go pee first.
We might have to add to the short. If this trade gets stopped out, I'm going to add to... Are we going to pee? Soon. We're going to pee soon, guys. The rest of the family's not on the same level as me with the pee jug. All right, we just... Did we take an L on that? Did we just take an L? We took an L. All right, so we took an L on that, baby. All right, so we're up 19. We're up 23 grand minus, we'll say 22 grand. All right, here we go. We're coming down to the 618 here. Look at this. All right, we're in the short trade. We're up 7 grand. We're coming down to the 618. Let's see what happens here. We are falling through that slidey territory, honestly. We're sliding through, falling through that slidey territory. All right, we are in a $445,000 short trade right now. All right, we're looking to take profit at the SR flip right here at 68964. All right, 68964. And we will close out another 3 grand. Boom. Let's see if we can't fill this fair value gapperoni here. All right, we're already up here 7 grand. We're going to be locking in 10 grand. Let's see, baby. All right. Let's go. 56K incoming, you think? Hey yo, Bitcoin dumping, take a tumble today. Where do we hit next? 56K. You know I give it straight, you know I never give it gay. You know we're coming to the car, you know we're taking all the trades. You know we're so serious, you know we never play. Outside in the garden digging with the spade. So dang hungry, but you know we eating from the trades. Yeah, 'cause that's the way we play. Yesterday, we came to the chart, blue and purple candles, looking like a nice work of art. Will we shark? Hopefully not. I only got 1 pair of underwear left, and that's how we stop. But yeah, we got the next TP at 68.9, baby, listen to me. We're up 17K on this nice short trade. Hopefully my joy doesn't turn into pain, cause I don't think we're gonna bounce from here. So sit back, relax, and let me spit it in your ear, my dear. Have no fear, and let me give you clear, like the glass outside with the leer you use to catch the fish. You go to get the meat. Bitcoin price got me on my feet. Just kidding, I'm sitting down. You know it's fast, but hopefully the dump comes right into the grass. And last, I want to see another candle coming down. Bitcoin price, can you get a handle with your sandals? Looking like they want a coat in the panhandle. Looking so juicy, you know we candle it. Light the fire with the flame. The Bitcoin price got me going so insane. Jay Casper spitting bars from the membrane. Locking in the profits, you know it is the same as last time. Yeah, but then we stopped to pee. Are we at McDonald's, baby? Listen to me. Trading, driving, streaming, peeing, drinking, blinging. That's how we do it. Now your boy Jay is singing. Oh yeah, we got the candles coming down. Oh yeah, we got the price coming down. Oh yeah, we got the short trades open. Oh yeah, we're going straight to 56K. Hey yo, 56K. Listen to your boy Jay. You know I never play. You know I give it straight. You know it's never gay. You know we outside. You know we never play. You know we like to plant the garlic, the bulbs in the dirt. If you're long on Bitcoin, you're about to get hurt. Yeah. Now look at my shirt. It's got a beautiful turquoise color for sure. Yeah. But now we at Mickey D's. Going inside, the family has to pee, cause they don't got a pee jug like me. But Jay Casper, you know he will flee. From the top to the bottom, better spot him like we got to get a bounce. Then you know we never top on tippy top it. Market makers come in and you know they got the cheese. Bitcoin, I'm begging, baby, please, build the profit and just take the order. Do not do it like you got a brain disorder. And don't you know, I'm just getting started. But as my wife tells me, I'm a little bit retarded. But I sharded, oh no, I only got 1 pair of underwear. She didn't say it, just beware, we're coming down. Gotta keep the camera away. So let me know when you shut the door. Hey, we got the hubcaps on the car next to us. A nice little Volvo, it ain't no bus. We dumping down Bitcoin price, listen to the sound. Jay Casper got the bling, and then you turn around. Big shouts to BLOFIN, about to get it in. Don't you know, the crypto's got the spin. Whoa. Yeah. Can we take the profit, baby? Can we take the profit, baby? Can we take the profit? Yeah, can we take the profit? I said, can we take the profit? Can we take the profit? Can we take it? Hey, yo, I'm asking, baby, can we take the profit? Bitcoin price dumping down, but can you even spot it? Better stop it, yo, Jay. You be spitting your rhymes, just relax. I'm out of here until another time. I thought this was a crypto stream, but now you rapping? Sit back, relax, my boy, my nice chap, and let me spit it in your ear, my dear, have no fear. Jason Casper, your boy is here. We got the green glasses, what a surprise. They're on my eyes, looking so nice. But next thing you know, we win the prize. Talking about the profits, but you know I got the skies. No one knows it's me when they look at my green eyes. Here we go, Bitcoin dumping. And you know we never pumping. It's the Big Short, the title of the video. Like and subscribe, don't get bored, cause you know we got a video. Yeah. Just like next time, you know we rhyme out here in the car, cause we do it all the time, babe. Close my short way too early. Hopefully, Gates ain't looking pearly. Oh my goodness, look at the take profit. We gotta take profit. Look at open interest in CBD. We're gonna turn around and listen to me. Let's take a look at order flow on MMT. Here we go. Oh my goodness, longs and shorts coming in. They're making so much noise here. Let's stretch it out. Take a look at the chart. Gotta shut the music out before I have to fart. Wow, would you look at this, guys? We have right now, oh my goodness. We have a massive increase of OI. Massive amounts of shorts at the low. Massive amounts of shorts at the low right now. People just shorted the dang bottom here. Let's see. People just shorted the dang bottom here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, so look, if we you know, I'm a little bit curious. I'm a little bit curious to see what's going to happen here. Let's check out market Cipher B. Remember, I did try and take this long right here. Could have closed it in profit, didn't. You know, 1 minute money flow looks like garbage. 12 minute looks the same as we did before. 24 minute also garbaggio. El garbaggio, el garbaggio. And you know what? I would love to take profits now on the short, but here's the thing, you know, here's the thing, guys, here's the thing. We'll wait and see what happens. All right. We make a local BOS, you know, I'm using that term because I know it makes the YouTube algos go crazy. We got a chotch. If we get a chotch or a boss, come up to the FVG. All right, should I long? Let's take a poll. We'll take a poll. Long? Start a poll. Long now? Question mark. It's up to you guys. You guys let me know, and I will do whatever you tell me to do. All right, I will do whatever you tell me to do. All right, let's see. 68% say yes. All right. All right, fine. I'll long. Fine. 68% say yes. Man, this is a risky long, guys. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Well, I can't. I mean, the poll says it. All right, fine. I'm gonna long right above the 618. Are you guys crazy? Sometimes you guys can see things I don't. Most people say, all right, fine, we'll take a long, man. I'll do it for you guys. Man, we are above support. We are above support. Man, I hope this works out. Immediately in the red, baby. All right. All right, I am going to take profit on the short though, because honestly, it would be dumb not to. It would be dumb not to. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I'm going to try and take profit on the short here. I think I will. I think it'll fill. I think we'll fill. All right, we got filled. We got filled. We're up 11K on the short. All right. I'm going to close this limit order here. And we did long, thanks to you guys, honestly. And we are up right now $300. All right. Wow. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. All right. Man, it is. I shouldn't have done that. Oh man, I'm just throwing money away. We should wait for the golden pocket, guys. We should wait for the dang golden pocket. I can't believe I listened to you guys. This is what peer pressure does. It takes a good, upstanding young lad, and next thing you know, he's injecting 7 marijuanas a day. You know? Next thing you know, he's injecting 7 marijuanas a day. Dang it, you guys! Excuse me. Ugh. Man, this was the dumbest idea. I can't believe I listened to a YouTube chat. I cannot believe I listened to a YouTube chat. It's the dumbest idea I ever heard. Man, look at you guys. 52% say long it now. 52% say long it now. Look, I don't care what you said in the chat, you know. It's the poll that counts. There's a poll that counts here. Man, I should not have listened to y'all. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Ah. Oh. Ah. Yeah, the 786 would be nice, right? CJNIS. I know. Is today Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Okay. All right, guys. I love you all. God bless you all. But I have to go. It's my turn to drive. God bless. Look, it's going against me. I gotta go.